What's up, everybody? It's Q here, Kobe there. Q and Kobe here for you again. It's an interesting show we got today. We got a lot to talk about. You know, a lot of things to discuss. Look, first things first. This month of December is going to be huge in establishing the dialogue. Right? I don't know if it really changes much of what's actually going to happen. Right? Like, I think the Browns are going to take a quarterback, and I think their top two targets are pretty obvious at this point. And that's probably not going to change. But how we talk about it, how we feel about it is going to change over the next month. And that's going to be interesting, right? Got Mendoza versus Ohio State. Again, in my opinion, Mendoza's already in the 1-1 conversation. It's like he can't benefit from beating Ohio State technically. But you know where he can benefit, to Cole's point, in the mental perception of the people who might draft him, right? Like that changes the point from being hesitant about him to being excited about him. Man gonna go high in the draft no matter what, right? But it's going to change the perception of it, right? We get to see Dante Moore in the playoff. He's been playing really good football here. Ty Simpson gets an opportunity to redeem himself against Georgia. It's not been a great last few weeks, but hey, if he makes a run in the playoff, you know, the hype can come back up for him. And Shedeur will get, his sixth start by the end of the month if he stays healthy, which will be not enough, but it will be a significant sample of him as an NFL quarterback. It will be enough to where we can't be like, oh, well, he didn't get reps. Like we won't be hearing that anymore, or at least from reasonable people. So it's going to be an interesting month, Cole. What are you looking forward to about this month?
I'm looking forward to talking about the draft because at this point, that's all that matters. We just here to talk about the draft, who the Browns going to draft, and how we can turn this thing around. I'm excited about doing mock drafts on the pod soon because that's coming soon. And you know what?
We're so far away from that because this draft order is going to be tumultuous.
It's going to be a crazy tankathon.
Look. It could be crazy. You could see some teams winning a couple of games here. Like, I don't know what's going to happen over this next month. So I would not get too caught up in the week to week of it all, because I know some people are going to follow it week to week and be like, oh, we're going to get this pick. What your pick is December 2nd might be completely different. Okay. By the time we get to December 31st, might be completely different here. But by the time we start that new year, we will know where the Browns sit. And look, man, I was watching over a little bit of that Dante Moore and that Mendoza today, and I was saying to myself, well, it is December, and I think eternally the Browns should have that conversation. Okay,
bro, they've been having it.
They already look. They've given the signals that the conversation has been had, right? Where they're like, oh yeah, we put what's his name out there to just get a look at him, right? The guard. You know, they're doing stuff that makes it clear. Like Harold Fanning getting all the pass attempts. Yeah, that's for evaluation. Like, they're trying to figure out, hey, can we run this offense without David Njoku? Do we really got to pay him? They're already in next year mode, right? Like
the Wyatt Teller alternating series thing with Tevin Jenkins,
which I think has less to do with Wyatt Teller and more to do with Joe Bitonio retiring. Like, I think you can't bench Joe in his final year. So, you know, you gotta switch him out with somebody, and Wyatt was already injured. So fuck it. You know, might as well rotate him in. But, you know, you got to get a look at him, right? You know, yeah, the Browns are very clearly operating in a way that's saying, hey, look, we know what this year is. There's no saving it. It is what it is. And I know people have been resisting this all year for whatever reason, right? Maybe they want to give Shedeur 2 years to develop. Maybe they want to go after Julian Sand next year. Whatever it is, people have been resistant to this idea. But I'm telling you, this is not last year's draft class when it comes to quarterbacks. It's much better. It's significantly better. You know, I saw Corey put out the CJ Stroud gif next to Dante Moore.
I'm like, oh, he's taking it there, huh? He's taking it there.
Oh, we are here now. Okay.
He ain't fucking around. He's not fucking around.
Yeah. So it is what it is. But we got to first talk about something.
No. We got to talk about something before we even get into that. We need to talk about something else.
Let me cook.
No. We gotta talk about something that happened, bro. I need you to address something.
Me to address. You talking about what?
I need you to address something, sir.
What bullshit you about to try to put on me?
I need you to address something. What the fuck happened to YSU blowing a lead to Yale?
I know you don't care about this.
What?
No,
What
you don't
happened?
care about this.
What happened, sir?
Never met more people who suddenly care about the state of Youngstown State athletics more than this week. Oh my goodness. No, people need to be fired. People need to be fired. We hired a Luke Fickle merchant, and look, he might be out the same year Luke Fickle out. It's bad. It's bad. That's the second embarrassing loss he's taken. He lost to Robert Morris, which is fucking unacceptable earlier. For those of you who don't know, right? Why is you losing to Yale is like USC losing to a fucking service academy in the playoffs after being up. Like it's embarrassing beyond all, but if it means anything, you got to make some moves. Like it's awful. It's awful. Had to watch that. I was all excited. It was looking good in the first half, and they did the bullshit. And I was like, this is what I get. This is what I get for being excited about my alma mater. But yeah, they blew it. They absolutely blew it. And I'm at the point now to where I'm like, you know what? I'm ready for new journeys. We're not winning any more FCS championships. Let's go and try to win a Conference USA title and just make the move. All right. It's time to move on. We lose to these Dakota schools every year. Every fucking year, we take 4 L's, all the Dakota schools, every single one. South Dakota State, North Dakota State. It's been 20 fucking years, Cole. We haven't beat one of them. Now we can't beat Yale. It's time to fucking go. Let's see if we can beat Sam Houston. Okay? Like, I'm over it. Okay? I know we could beat Jacksonville State. We did it before. Like, what the fuck are we doing? I think Kyron was actually on that team when YSU beat Jacksonville State. Fun fact. It was a fucking heartbreaker for them too, because we was not supposed to win that game. Jacksonville State was like the 2 seed that year. YSU, I was at the game in Alabama, and I remember that being one of the funnest moments of my life. And then I had to watch this. And shout out to my homeboy Luke, who was at that game. Hey man, tough. It was cold, and they blew that game. Fucking Yale. We lost the nerds. Like, we're terrible. I'm over it. But that's enough about YSU blowing it, right? Blowing it.
I had to let you get that red off.
That's enough. Enough about them disrespecting the entire Mahoning Valley. Okay.
Hey, you know what made me bring it up, though? You know what made me bring it up?
Wheels on bad beats.
Nah, during Ohio State game, I saw you tweet. It was like, yeah, that touchdown probably should have been a touchback. To be completely honest, I don't think he had control of the ball. And somebody in your comments was like, hey man, shut the fuck up and worry about YSU. How about you worry about
that? Got nothing at that time. I'm worried about shit. It should have been a touchback. By letter of the law, it should have been a touchback, but I understand why they didn't do it. Like, you can't call that. But yeah. Look, man. Look, it's tough, bro. It's tough. We're never beating the FCS Nebraska allegations, dog. We might as well leave and try to build something new. By the way, they put names on the back of the jerseys for the first time this year. Take them bitches off. We don't deserve it. Like, I don't want to remember the names.
Everything just making you angry now.
Man, like, hey, dog, like when you care about your alma mater's football team and they do some shit like that, it's personal, bro. Like, look, don't take this too far, by the way, people who don't know me in real life. I will block you over my alma mater. Straight up. Like, straight up. I will block you. Like, and I will give no explanation. You'll just be waking up one day, why I get blocked? Probably talk shit about the alma mater. I'm not taking it that much. Oh yeah, man. It was tough. It was tough. They got to fix it. And again, tore up in the portal right now. It's tough, bro. It's tough to be a fan of an FCS team. But speaking of places where it's not tough to be a fan of, look, we have said some vile shit about this man on this show. Okay? Like,
I don't know what you're talking about.
Huh? Oh, Cole, you have said the most violent shit about this man on this show. And I'm just in awe. Curtis, come on stage too, because we've all called this man Drake. Okay, like we have had, but we're gonna have to get JP on too.
Yeah, definitely.
How has this man beat the allegations? I am astonished. Like, after he lost that game last year against Michigan, all the charges were brought forth. It was like the FBI prosecutor. You know it's over, bro. It's too much evidence. Look at, they got fucking bags of evidence they just walking out the crib with. And that case looked so cooked for Ryan Day. And in the span of 12 calendar months, he has just completely gotten exonerated. He look, Michigan game was his ASAP Rocky when it was like, oh yeah, not guilty. He was like, oh shit. Like, he really beat the charges. He like, has anybody ever thoroughly beat the charges as much as Ryan Day has? Would the charges look as credible as they were for Ryan Day at the time?
No, literally nobody. Nobody has done it. Nobody's done it like that. Nobody's done it.
You know how we look, they OJ Simpson that day when they was like, you know what could beat the charges? Money. they got the best football players money could buy, and they beat them fucking charges, dog.